The key with generating leads is a lot of people want to generate a lead that sits right before someone purchases, and then they wonder why the person didn't purchase without thinking through the other factors: budget, authority, need, and timing. Okay, so there's a lot to cover in lead generation. What types of things do you do for lead generation? I know a lot of you are already marketing and a lot of you are savvy on this, so I'm not going to belabor the basics. But again, if you're an e-commerce store, then that could look like someone getting a discount, which is what is one of the most popular things to do. It could be that you put someone on an interest list to be notified in advance of a new product release that maybe they're interested in based on previous buying behavior, but you put them on an interest list that allows them to get access to that product early. If you're a service-based business, getting someone to attend a webinar or getting someone to download a guide or a checklist, giving someone tips to avoid a problem or a pain could be a way to get people into your world. And of course, software as a service, they have been brilliant at this for years. And that is, of course, the free trial, 7-day free trial, 30-day free trial. Basically, come on in and try it before you buy it, right? So the same thing inside of retail establishments. You get to try the clothes on before you head to the checkout stand. Okay, let's go into the idea of these exercises. These ones are going to, again, we put a few in here for everyone just to keep it mixed up. And that is, if you've already got lead magnets on your website, lead magnets, I just hate some of the marketing words we use today. Like I never called them lead magnets when I was offline. It just makes no sense, but that's what they call it. So I've got to call it that. Anyway, what is the mechanism you're getting someone to come into your world for? So you can take one of your common problems that you've worked on in step 1, and you can come back and say, what type of lead magnet might address this problem for my customer? Another example, if you have already people coming to a landing page on your website, by the way, landing page is specific to advertising, but you can call it your home page, you can call it your service page, your product page. Don't get too caught up with the vernacular of landing page, but a page where someone's going to come interact with your business. It has a headline on it. In all reasonably, it should have a headline. And so what you could do is you could say, hey, I want to take this headline, put it in a chat GPT, and ask it to suggest something that's more compelling, something that's more enticing, something that speaks more to the problem or the pain that your customer could be experiencing. Because for every X number of people that make it to the page, in general, you should have Y number of people taking the invitation. And that's really what I think about when I think about lead generation. It's like, if we're going to put an invitation in front of someone to take a step into our world, what would that be and what would meet them where they are? For example, going back to Adidas, they gave me an invitation to act on this 50% off coupon. And so the third option here is kind of leading into social media. And that is, what type of social posts could I be using to generate leads, right? So if you already have a lead magnet, if you already have something you're using to generate leads, then you can put that in here. If not, take one of the ideas you got from step 2 or exercise 2, and then look at how it can create some social media posts. This is obviously one that a lot of people are familiar with. Plus, there's a lot of tools that do this one now. But play with that one if you will. Hit the subscribe button so you can become a part of the MindShift community. We'll help you shift your mind so you can shift your results.